Welcome to the Oregon Fly Fishing Blog. Today we're going to tie Avalon permit fly, and it's a crab or shrimp imitation. We're using a little 6/0 uni thread here. This fly is pretty unique. Developed down in Cuba. They fish it almost exclusively. We're going to tie in a little butt of hot orange glow bug yarn. Cut that off. We'll go ahead and get our legs. And that calls for a set of rubber legs here. These are the barred crazy legs, orange and gold is what we're using. You take one full strand and fold it back. And then you have 2 strands of crystal flash. You take a full strand on each side. Okay, and run that right down the side there. So I've got that in. And I'll just take those and put those in the material clip. Try to keep them out of the way. Okay, so I got that in. Let's go ahead and get our eyes in. Bring the thread up. Get those eyes secured in there. I've got a medium barbell eye, lead eye. It's a brass eye in gold. We'll just do a figure 8 and get this thing nice and locked in here. Okay, so that's in. Next, we are going to tie in a keel, piece of 20-pound hard mono. This will have our rattles on it. That you want to be straight here because we'll pull this over and it'll have some beads on it. Okay. Next, we need some flat diamond braid. Take this and wrap it in, keeping it flat as you can because you're going to pull this over as part of the shell back, and it also helps to keep the wing in position. Okay, so those are in place. Lots of steps to add in the back. Next, we're going to use some tan ultra chenille from Hairline, full length. I'll wrap that up. Back up again, and then we'll take that and wrap it around for our body. The guys took this fly down to Cuba this spring, and several grand slams were caught on it. Very, very popular fly. For those of us in Oregon, I'm going to use this on surf perch. I think it'll work very well. Next, we need light brown zonker strips. And these aren't going to be very long. We tie them in. I'm going to cut 2 of them off. What you want to do is come in from the back and trim that up, and you're going to have a fairly short piece. So first you tie one on one side. And this is tied delta style, which means you're going to V them off like this on top of the fly. And then we'll take the other one. Excuse me. And we will tie it in delta style. Get that all secured, locked in. And then I'll just come in from behind here and trim these up so they're even. You don't want them real long. You only want them to come back to where the body is roughly, because this material will go back beyond. And that leather will stay there. So now you bring your thread in front of your eyes. You'll bring over this piece of flash, lock it in. This is the flat braid. pull it back. Excuse me. Okay, so I've got that in there. So now I've got my keel to deal with. Keel takes 4 small silver beads, nickel beads 1/8, or even a little smaller. You'll just thread these beads on, all 4 of them, onto your mono. And it's important that you use hard mono. You want it to be stiff. The waters you're fishing in are very warm. Regular monofilament would go limp in warm water situations. This fly will not. So now I'm just going to take this, run it through the eye of the hook, pull it down, and get the thread wrapped around 2 or 3 wraps, and then I'm going to check and see where I'm at. And you want this to set fairly low on the body, but still be able to move back and forth, because as you strip the fly, it's going to click like a shrimp would as it's trying to escape. Next, I'm going to take this mono, push it back, and wrap the thread up over it and secure this mono really well. So I've got that thread over there. I'll cut that off. Put a whip finish on it, and you have an Avalon permit crab fly. Now one last thing we need to do is pull these materials down, drape the fly so that things are hanging straight down. So I'm going to take this, loosen it up, turn it so I can see what I got, and you want your antennae beyond your rubber, and then you just match your rubber up, and there's your Avalon.